Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. That reminds me of a song I wrote. I should have queued that up. I wasn't thinking. Anyway, I wanted to say good morning. My name is Robbie, and you can also call me Lemon because it's a fruit that I really love. Everything about a lemon I love, and I feel on the inside like a lemon. And I spent some time recently with a lemon tree, and it communicated with me its view, and it was an awesome experience. So I've changed my name, and I've made a lot of changes, and that's why I'm kind of making this post to you right now to welcome you to Patreon, checking it out, and thank you for taking a moment to try to understand what I'm doing and why I've asked you to come here. I'm glad that you found me, and many of you know me. If you don't know me, I'm a musician, actress, storyteller. I've been doing this work for young audiences since 1981, and it's just everything that I am. I love it. I've been very successful. I've performed at Carnegie Hall. I've sung on television with Diana Ross and Aretha Franklin, and I'm so grateful that I had that experience to work with Aretha Franklin and just, Rod Stewart. I married a great musician who plays with Paul Simon and helped to make the Graceland record. I have two amazing daughters. I've just been living a really great, amazing life and making art and creating things that are pretty awesome. I do concerts, I make little videos, I do all sorts of things. And then, a couple of years ago, it came to my attention through medical intervention that I have MS, multiple superbness, as I like to refer to it, which is a condition that the body is breaking down and the immune system starts to attack, specifically the myelin sheath covering of my nerves in my brain. So for more than 5 years, I've been suffering from a degenerative illness that causes damage to my brain. So, da 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 da, I am brain damaged officially. I have multiple sclerosis. So, in dealing with all of that I just said, I'm trying to stay alive and do the things that make me the happiest. And I'm realizing since I've been like so down and out and busted, homeless, broke, the exact opposite, right? The yin and yang of where I was just a couple of years ago. And I'm realizing that I'm still this creative human being. So maybe you've noticed some of the videos that I've been posting and things that I've been doing on this Patreon page. You can scroll through. There's many things that are posted for free. I think you have to add your email to have access as part of my community, but then you don't have to pay any money unless you want to. So this is a form of monetization for me as an artist because I do all these wonderful things. You can read my resume, go to my website, which is my name, RobbieKumalo.com, RobbieKumalo.com. You can go there and see all the things that I've done, all the singers that I've sang with, all the tours that I've done, the almost 1 million children that I've sang to since 1981 by the sheer volume of children that I sing to. It's amazing the work that I'm doing. But it's hard with MS to keep doing that. It's hard to multitask. We're in a world and society now where everything is bombarding us. And for me, with this brain damage and immunal scarcity and, needing restoration and repair, I just can't do all the things that I used to do anymore. So I have no way of making money. But I'm still thinking of ideas. I'm still, I have some new projects in development, which I'm very, very excited about for 2019. I am booking some tour dates to go back on the road sporadically here and there in particular regions in nice little tours. And I'm recording, I have equipment, I'm on this camera right now with you, and I found Patreon it's a wonderful platform that I can put all these things that I'm doing, and then share with you that I have these amazing skills. So when you go to the Patreon page, go to become a patron, right? And you'll see all the different things that I'm offering. For $1, right, you can get a song that I've done, a video that I've done, or you could just give me $1. One time offer, just $1, the one time. If you want to buy a song, $1. If you want to buy 2 songs, come back again. Come back again. You can kind of take a look and see what's there and then pick something. If you don't like that, you can also become a part of the music community. Oh, and that gives you live and studio recordings. Oh, that's different than just being a member of the music community. Okay, my bad. Music member, you just get the music. But if you're a $3 investor in me, you get live and studio recordings, which is really special. If you want to plunk down $5, I've been doing a lot of meditating and trying to find ways to just calm everything exterior of my brain so that my brain can stand a chance to help my body parts work. Sometimes I trip, I fall, sometimes I pee on my, like I got things going on that I don't have control over anymore. Even my hands when I play the piano, they don't always do what I want them to do, but I love what they do and I accept it. And that's why the live recordings are nice, because even with mistakes, you'll be in a moment that's real and sincere, and the vibrations are very high and loving, and it's meant to help you and please you. Everything I'm doing with my life now is to help myself heal and repair. Like I'm so brokenhearted. My family broke up. MS has been brutal for me to just like watch everything that I was so passionate about kind of slip through my fingers. But at the same time, my hands become free and open to do new things. And I was really, really scared. I was really, really depressed and, very suicidal. Just in some very dark places. So it's totally changed why I make music. Because music has been the thing that has saved my life during these last couple of years. I'm so grateful that I can make music, that I meet other people that I can exchange music with and collaborate with. And then I can share it with you. And you, I ask, just help me back for $1, for $1. You can have a song, or if you want to spend $5, you can listen to this beautiful instrument that I play, a monochord. And it's beautiful and it helps with healing. I'm going to pick it up before I say goodbye to you. I'm also doing bedtime stories. I'm a wonderful storyteller. I've been storytelling for 20-some years now. And I'm offering that, bedtime stories at night for adults or children. I'm also offering English conversation and happy birthday songs in a Robbie kind of style. I have vlogs, I have blogs, I'm offering those. All of the stuff is for $5 contribution. If you want a story read to you, particularly and with your name mentioned, or in a conversational way as if I'm talking to you, like I'm talking to you right now, but I don't know your name. Otherwise, I'd be like, Rhonda, listen, or I'd be like, yo. Henry, I couldn't believe it either. I'd be talking to you conversationally, but if you want to spend $7, I'll give you a story just like that. I can also, for $15, be a specific storyteller. If there is a specific kind of story or type of story that you'd like me to interpret for you and dramatize, I will definitely do that for $15. Now, if you're interested in being involved in some of the projects I mentioned in passing in 2019, doing a jazz record with my friend Uncle Devin, like the ABCs of jazz for very early young people in the planet to get turned on to some jazz. I am working on a staged version of Peter and the Wolf with my collaborator in Holland, Wim van Gleek, who is an amazing conductor and transcriber, writer, orchestrator, and oboist. English horn, I mean, he's that reed guy. And Peter and the Wolf. It's just been this amazing collaboration between culture and traditional storytelling, with both of our musical styles combining to express a story that is great in yet a new way. So if you want to be an associate producer on that project, you can donate or contribute $50 towards it. I'm still doing consultations in not just how to heal yourself, because I am reversing my symptoms from multiple sclerosis by the things that I'm choosing to eat with my mouth, think with my brain, feel with my heart. Everything about me is shifting and changing to accommodate my body to be healthy. And I'm excited about it. I want to talk to other people that maybe were just recently diagnosed with MS or some other autoimmune illness, lupus. I don't know what you might have going on, but you just need some support that maybe isn't from the pharmaceutical perspective, but kind of more holistic, spiritual, truthful, honest, talking about all the things that people don't really want to talk about, but they exist. We exist. So you can have a consultation with me for $60. And I say it's an hour, but you see how much I talk. It's way more than an hour. I've already been talking for 12 minutes, and for me, it doesn't even feel like it. What else am I doing? I can be your personal cheerleader. Like, that's what I'm missing in my life right now. Some days when the depression starts to come in, or the body is aching, or something is just not pleasing me in my body, in my life. I wish I could offload to somebody. But, when I think about friends, I got to think, like, which one of my friends could I talk to about this? Oh, no, I can't talk to them about that. That friend, and then I get all confused. And then I'm like, are these people even my friends? I mean, like, oh my God, I have a dilemma. I just want to get this off my chest. Because sometimes to talk to yourself or talk to somebody helps you hear yourself. So I'm offering that as a service, that I will listen to you. I won't do the talking like I'm doing now. I'll listen and I'll support you. I'll support you with what I believe based on how I feel authentic about what you say. I will support you in a way that is loving, nurturing, kind, encouraging. Did I say encouraging? And just for you. Because somebody needs to be for you. And if you have to pay for it, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional, licensed anything. I'm just another human being that's going through this thing called life. And I commiserate with you. And I align with you as an energetic, multi-dimensional spirit. I align with you and uplift you and say, like, expand yourself, expand your mind. Don't feel trapped. Don't feel alone. This is an experience many of us are going through in this age, 2018 to 2019. If you count your numbers and, if you count your eras and, so on and so forth, yes, it's a very special time that we're living now. And we really do need to have each other. And the way we make community is different. So Patreon, for me, helps me to provide that kind of service, which I don't even know what that's called. There are people selling courses online for $1,000 for you to learn how to become an influencer or a blogger or this or that. I'm not selling any courses because I personally buy those courses. Not the ones for $1,000, but I'll buy the one for $97 that I really want to do, and then I don't do it. So Patreon is allowing me to create short content that will give you what you need to reboost, refortify, align with positive vibrations that are higher, feel loved, feel enthusiastic about life. Some of my energy can come to you. And that's what I'm selling, because that's who I am. So that's the $60 hooray for you, keep it 100 level of contribution. And then I have a couple of friends that have done this through PayPal, not through Patreon, but either way you do it, do it. I have an I Love Robbie because she's Robbie ask of $250. I have some booking conferences coming up in the state of Oregon and also one in the state of Pennsylvania in January and possibly one in the state of Montana as well. So it would be Oregon, Montana, Pennsylvania, New York, and I need to fund that travel because these are events that I'm marketing at. I'm not earning money at them, but I am marketing my shows for 2019, 2020. So I would love to have a donation at that $250 tier. And if anybody's interested in having me come to your house and do a house concert, I'm offering house concerts too. And my usual fee is about $1,500, and that's all inclusive of my traveling to you. The only thing I ask you to provide is a microphone and a piano if possible. So that's what I'm doing here on Patreon. I'm monetizing my gifts, my talents that I'm going to do anyway in my life with intention that you know that. And I can help you. I love you. I have things that I can share with you that will make your day brighter. You can tell other people about me. And the little niche that I've always had, singing children's music, singing African jazzy music, marrying a South African, everything I've done in my life has been so unique and not original, and it's really hard for me in many ways because I'm not original. I don't work a 9-to-5 job. I don't have degrees and pedigrees and licenses and long, complicated hours of education and study because I've just been busy living life and experiencing life and working, doing the work on the grassroots level, community by community, child by child, person by person, family by family. And it's been 40 years in 2021. So do I still perform at theaters? Yeah, but theater attendance is going down because young families are staying at home with technology. And they're not always going to the theater. So the places where I've performed are changing and everything is changing. I'm getting older, grayer, and I'm changing. You're changing. Change with me. And let's see how this goes. Check out the Patreon site because there are just scores and scores of really talented people there doing podcasts, making records, making movies, like just making stuff, making several things, I'm a jack of all trades and a lover of all. I do everything. I love to make movies on my iPhone. I love to make recordings. I love to talk to people. I love to interview people. I love to share knowledge of things that I've learned. I love to connect people together and make people know each other and feel loved and sing and dance, that's what I do. So I am monetizing it. I'm stating it loud and clear to the world. And I thank multiple sclerosis for showing up in my body to remind me to slow down, Chicky Poo. Switch it up, Chicky Poo. Time to make a change, Chicky Poo. Ms. Sugar D showed up, and she's still here, let me tell you. And she got a lot of things going on, all right? Because you see, she's here right now. It's not even lemon no more. Now it's Miss Sugar D. So I'm going to go and let you know that there's a lot of things going on that I'm going to be showing you because I know that I'm not the only one that goes through this stuff. Right? I know I'm not the only one because I showed up inside of Robbie because she was bugging out. And I had to say to her, get for real. Get for real. That voice you always hearing in your head, in your heart, you think like somebody's talking to you. No. It's the voice of God or whatever you believe, Robbie. Where's your belief? What happened to you? So I had to kick her in the ass and get her together. Then she changed her name to Lemon or whatever, whatever, whatever. But whatever. These are all this exciting characters that are inside of me. I can't wait. I've been recollecting my past as I've been moving forward, and then just celebrating my parents, my upbringing, my husband, my children, my life, my siblings. Everything is just so beautiful. And I remembered when I was younger, like my brother doesn't like me. He never really cared for me since I came. And we used to play this amazing game when we were younger called Gypsy Moth and Roger. I was Gypsy Moth and he was Roger. And he would be reading a book because he was like this real serious, nerdy kind of guy. Went to Princeton and all that shit. And he was reading the book and he didn't want to be bothered. And I come in the room and I was like high energy even as a kid. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you're so annoying to me. And I was like, I'm Gypsy Moth. And it intrigued him. And he was like, what do you mean you're Gypsy Moth? And we started this dialogue and character exchange that I called him Roger. I guess because he reminded me of the guy on Bewitched, you know, the master of Genie. Wasn't his name Roger Healy? And he was such a serious kind of scientific pilot astronaut guy. And that reminded me of my brother, so I named him Roger. And I was Gypsy Moth. Anyway, those stories have been coming back to me, and I'm going to record them. I'm going to record them for not just children, but for everybody. And then another recurring story that I used to dream, a recurring dream about running from the devil when I was younger for many, many years. I had years of always being and it was a contiguous dream, you know, like wherever I would leave off or wake up, when I would resume, like that was part of the knowledge of where I was starting from. So it's an amazing kind of dream that I'm starting to write out and bring into this dimension to share with people. So stick with me with Patreon. I've left you a 23-minute video to tell you so much, but I wanted you to see inside of my brilliant mind that even though the myelin is deteriorating, I'm eating better and exercising and just going to change everything, my habits, my heavy metals, all of it, and see if I get some different results. And I invite you to go along with me, follow me, support me, and be a part of my community of like-minded people that are moving forward and ascending to higher vibrations. I love you. Take care of yourselves.